April 16, 2007. On this day, the campus of Virginia Tech became the scene of unimaginable horror. A lone gunman unleashed a torrent of violence, forever shattering the peace of this esteemed institution. 32 innocent lives were extinguished, their futures tragically cut short. Scores more were injured, bearing physical and emotional scars that would linger for a lifetime. The Virginia Tech massacre sent shockwaves across the nation and beyond, leaving an indelible mark on the American psyche. The tranquil spring morning belied the darkness that was about to unfold. Students and faculty went about their daily routines, unaware of the impending tragedy. The events of that day unfolded with terrifying speed and brutality, leaving an indelible mark on the survivors, the victims' families, and a nation grappling with the aftermath of yet another senseless act of violence. The horror unfolded in two distinct waves of violence. The first shots rang out at approximately 7:15 a.m. in West Ambler Johnston Hall, a co-ed dormitory. Two students, Emily Jane Hilscher and Ryan Christopher Clark, were fatally shot. The incident, initially believed to be an isolated domestic dispute, sparked fear and confusion. 2.5 hours later, the nightmare returned with a vengeance. At approximately 9:40 a.m., the gunman, Seung-Hui Cho, entered Norris Hall and unleashed a barrage of gunfire. Armed with 2 semi-automatic pistols, Cho methodically moved from classroom to classroom, firing indiscriminately. The rampage lasted for approximately 10 horrifying minutes, killing 30 people and wounding 17 others. The two-stage nature of the attack raised questions about Cho's state of mind and the potential missed opportunities to prevent the second assault. In the aftermath, investigators meticulously pieced together Cho's movements, seeking to understand the factors that led to the deadliest school shooting in U.S. history at the time. The victims of the Virginia Tech massacre represented a cross-section of the university community. Among the fallen were Jamie Bishop, a beloved foreign language instructor, and Kevin Granata, a renowned professor of engineering science and mechanics. Their stories, along with those of the other 30 victims, serve as a poignant reminder of the human cost of gun violence. Seung-Hui Cho, the perpetrator, remains an enigma, his motives shrouded in a complex web of mental health issues and social isolation. In the aftermath, investigators uncovered disturbing materials, including writings and videos that provided glimpses into Cho's troubled psyche. The immediate aftermath of the Virginia Tech shooting was met with an outpouring of grief, shock, and disbelief. The events of that day sparked a national conversation about gun control, campus safety, and mental health awareness. However, controversy arose surrounding the response of law enforcement and university officials. The delayed response in issuing a campus-wide alert drew sharp criticism and raised questions about whether more could have been done to prevent the second attack. The initial shooting at West Ambler Johnston Hall was initially treated as an isolated incident. It was not until the second shooting at Norris Hall that the true extent of the threat became clear. The Virginia Tech tragedy highlighted the challenges and complexities of responding to active shooter situations, particularly in large, open campus environments. In the years since the tragedy, Virginia Tech has sought to honor the memory of the victims while fostering a culture of resilience, remembrance, and hope. The university has implemented initiatives aimed at improving campus safety, enhancing mental health services, and promoting a more inclusive and supportive campus environment. One of the most enduring tributes to the victims is the annual Day of Remembrance, observed each year on April 16th. On this day, the Virginia Tech community gathers to remember and reflect on the lives lost and to reaffirm the university's commitment to creating a safer environment. The Day of Remembrance features a variety of events, including a memorial ceremony, a candlelight vigil, and a 3.2-mile run in remembrance. Beyond the annual Day of Remembrance, Virginia Tech has taken concrete steps to address the issues that contributed to the tragedy and to prevent similar events from occurring in the future.